It's Deprogram, the podcast where we try to get you into a band. This week's band is The Black Crowes, and it's been a long time coming. I'm sure we will get into the stories of how long this took to get put together, but before that, hey man, you want to help your bro out? Repsports.com, use promo code STUPID, check out Ray's energy drink. Zero sugar, zero crash, and great tastes. And you get 15% off if you use promo code STUPID at repsports.com. And it basically just says, we heard you on Deprogrammed. And so it lets them know that I sent you their way. And also, Hard Work Works fitness app. Use promo code STUPID, get a free month. We know all about that stuff. Oh my God. I'm going to have to record ads so I don't have to do this at the beginning of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about Black Crowes today, and it almost got pushed off, but so Dennis, you almost dumped out, and I was like, no. Number one, I needed to get you back on the show. It's been a long time, General. And number two, you put this band on the board. So like, how could I go, yeah, you know what? Let's do it without Dennis. So walk me through it, man. What is it about the Black Crowes? Why did you have to be here today?
You know, I guess you could say I have an eclectic taste in music. I like a lot of different things.
Indeed.
And I don't think the Black Crowes is a band that a lot of people think of when they think of like maybe their 10 favorite bands. But they're probably one of my 10 favorite bands. Because we all go through that time, like when you're in high school and maybe you're discovering music that's not popular music, you know, things that are just out there. You know, so when I was a junior in high school, I went to a magnet school, like a residential magnet school. My roommate had all this music I'd never really listened to, like rap music and rock music and like a whole bunch of other stuff that I just never really, because I was never really into music before then. And Black Crowes was one of the bands that he had, and the album or the CD that we would play regularly was the Southern Harmony and Music Companion. And so I fell in love with that. It just has like it sounds different from anything you hear on the radio, and so I can always just kick back and listen to the Black Crowes and have a good time.
Very good. And I gotta say, like, I hit play and I knew immediately why Fredo was here. Fredo rejoining the show. Fredo, you can tell me in your own words, why are you here? Why did you have to talk about the Black Crowes?
Bro, because I smoked weed. Chris Robinson, and it was the only weed that's ever paralyzed me. Like, that story is true. But that's not the reason I'm here. The reason I'm here is because in the early 2000s, now I've always liked, quote, air quotes, the Black Crowes. Big fan, not a huge fan. No, I liked them. I liked them good enough. Always had songs that came on, bam, all about it, but didn't go out of my way until the early 2000s when I got into my jam band phase. And the Black Crowes, I got to see them play the Norva. They did a 2-night set, and they did one that was jam bandish, and then the second night was their rock hits. And I was there that first night, and it blew me away. After that, I couldn't get enough of them, and you know, they are. I love how they're able to tie different elements together and yet still kind of sound like all of them, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
like you can hear that. First of all, that blues influence is
yes, bass line. Yep,
right to the sandwich. Everything else in the middle is different, but you always got that blues influence. But then some songs it's pure rock. Some songs it's you hear that bluegrass and that country feel to it. Some songs you hear that you know, straight, almost a straight country feel. You know, more than one of their songs you hear that jam band feel, and they're just, to me, it's just one of those bands that, like, today I was trying to kind of condense my list, and I found myself outside smoking my cigar and listening to them, and I wasn't writing anything down.
Yeah.
Because I was listening to them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it wasn't that, hey, I got to hear this. Okay, how does this? No, it's like the next thing I know, my girlfriend's telling me, you know, how's the list coming? And I'm like, oh shit, I haven't written anything down. You know,
I forgot.
So, yeah, you know, and it's a good feeling.
Yeah,
it is. I ended up buying one of their albums. I was like, okay, I got to get this album right now.
Yeah.
So got on Dogs and bought it.
So why I said that I knew immediately, like I immediately got that same feeling from Jay Giles' band, like that same bassline blues based rock, and immediately you push play and you go, oh, this is what they do. Okay, cool. Because I got to be honest, I had heard the name and I listened to Jay Moore, and he loves the Black Crowes. And he used to talk about them all the time. And I'm like, I don't think I know a single Black Crowes song, but I've heard so much about them.
Yeah.
So, like, I was intrigued when Dennis put them on the table because I'm like, okay, I got to see what this is all about. And, of course, you get to the one song where you're like, oh, that's who they are. Okay, I get it now. But, yeah, dude, like exactly like you were saying, Fredo, there's even like points where like it's like this gospel blues, like where they're really just, I'm like, you feel it. And it's very Atlanta, which I didn't know going in what that meant until I heard it. Like you hear it and you go, oh, okay, yeah. John F. was supposed to be on the show and he's like, I got to represent Atlanta, got to represent. I'm like, okay, well, cool. I was like, I don't know why, like, but then you hear it and it's like, okay, cool, yeah, I get it. Like, there's a Baptist blues. There's like it just kind of feels Atlanta. So,
one thing that I don't know, have you guys seen The Righteous Gemstones?
No.
Okay, so The Righteous Gemstones is like this big mega church type family that's supposed to be based in Charleston, South Carolina. But Walton Goggins is on the show too, and he plays like a distant relative of the family who does like big tent revivals, and that's what a lot of the Black Crowes music reminds me of. It sounds like you could definitely think that they're a band that comes into a big tent revival and just starts playing, and you know, gets everybody riled up for the sermon that's about to happen.
Absolutely.
I think there's some tie to that gospel. Like I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. I think like the fathers of maybe Chris and his brother might have been a minister, might have been one of those guys.
Okay, that would make sense.
Possibility. I can't remember if it was them or Kings of Leon. I mentioned the Black Crowes when I interviewed Kings of Leon. Because that first song, 3 Kicks, that they put out had that Black Crowes kind of thumping, you know, kind of bluesy Atlanta sound. Like, that's the right name for it. It's that Atlanta blues. And I remember somewhere there, I just can't remember who it was, but it wouldn't surprise me if there was gospel, big tent revival type past somewhere in with that band.
Well, his dad apparently was Stan Robinson, and he had a minor Billboard charted record in 1959 called Boom a Dip Dip. So I don't know, maybe
Boom a Dip Dip.
What did it chart in rock and roll, or did it chart in country?
I'd have to do research on the actual album itself.
Yo,
but,
that's what we're doing on After the Fact today. We're gonna find out about Boom a Dip Dip. I need to know all about that.
Dip.
I need to know all about it. So. Now this ended up being quite an extensive catalog. I don't think any of us knew how deep it got going in. Obviously, I didn't. I didn't know the band from Adam. So what was it like when you see the list, Dennis? How did it feel coming down to the 20, and what was your process like?
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, like Shake Your Moneymaker and the Southern Harmony and Music Companion were the 2 albums that I had, you know, I had CDs of those. I played them nonstop. And I remember when Amorica came out and it not really hitting with me the same way, like it had a different sound and everything. And so I just kind of fell off from them. So I was surprised too that they had 8 studio albums. That seemed kind of crazy to me, because I just kind of figured maybe they had 4 or 5 and then they were kind of done. So, I kind of knew that I might be a little heavily front-end loaded on them, but I just wanted to listen to the other albums and see like how their sound evolved and what stayed the same, and if there were any gems that were out there that didn't get radio play, and are just still classic songs. So
find the deep cuts. So Fredo, right up until we hit record, you were putting your 20 together. Well, you were transferring to the book.
I think he might still be working on it.
No. Hands free. They're in the book. Once it's in the book, it's official. And you saw me throw out the pad. But here was the problem I had. First of all, like Dennis, I knew 3 albums. I knew Shake Your Money Maker, I knew Southern Harmony, and I knew Lions. Okay, and I wasn't able to call up Spotify on my computer earlier, so I had to do it on my phone. And with my phone, it throws it in random. I can't listen to them by album. So I hear it and write down, the songs that really blurted out to me that I didn't recognize. I would write down the album, and I told you, like, I had to go buy this album, Americora, right?
America.
I had to go buy it. Like 3/4 of my list was like every song I heard from America. It was like, oh, okay, no, that's actually why I had to transpose it into the book, was because if I heard other songs, I was like, yeah, whatever, America. I was like, fuck, it's like 4 songs, otherwise I'm gonna have that whole album on. And then Lions was one of my once I saw them in concert, they were on tour supporting the Lions album, so I went right out and got that. But yeah, man, it was I really enjoyed it, and I'll be honest with you, listening in Spotify on shuffle was the way to do it, man.
I can see that. There's
enough variation in their music that every song kind of feels fresh, but by the same token, it's the Black Crowes. If that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Because again, I didn't know anything going in. Even the one song you would think that I would know, I didn't know until you hear it and you're like, oh, duh. And so this was complete clean slate for me. And the second I pushed play, I was like, well, I'm in for it. This is gonna be hard. My first pass netted 57, which is and that was because I was going back every 2 albums and making cuts already. Because I had, after the first 2 records, I had almost the entire ones, and I was like, dude, there's 6 more records. I can't do that. I gotta make cuts now. So I made cuts, and then I would do that every second record until I got done. And then I get to 57 and I'm looking to weed stuff out, and I'm like, well, I really don't know, because there's the ones that just spoke to me, that I'm like, yes, this I feel this in my bones. This is a great rock tune. This is the Black Crowes that I fell in love with in this time frame. This is what they sound like, and this is what I'd love to pass on to somebody. And then there's ones where I'd loved the song, but when I came back to it, I was like, okay, but this doesn't have that it thing that the last one did. So, I mean, I hate saying that I don't think there's a wrong 20. I could easily see any of these songs, anybody, I feel like anybody could have any 20 and it would make sense because they're so eclectic.
Yeah.
I kept waiting for the other shoe to drop as I got to the later records. I kept waiting for it to go, oh, well, this is easy. This is their garbage record that they shouldn't have put out. No, that never happened. The shoe never dropped, and it was tough. All right. So now it's time for the final say. And again, I'll pretend that this is sponsored by Raise Energy. Repsports.com. Use promo code STUPID. You get 15% off. So the final say presented by Raise Energy. So this is new to y'all. So based on the conversation that we just had, Dennis, how many do you think that the three of us will get through unanimously?
Unanimously?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say 5.
Ooh, okay. 5. All right.
That's ambitious.
It is.
I know.
It is. It's a deep discography. What are you thinking, Fredo?
I'm thinking 3.
3? Shit, that's right where I was at. I was going to say 3.
Because again, I think we're gonna see 2 or 3 that are we're all gonna agree upon, and then I don't think we're gonna get a lot of 2s. I think we're gonna be going into the trash and fight for songs.
Yep.
Because their discography is that big.
That collected, or that eclectic. So I'm going to split y'all's difference, and I'm going to go with 4. I know it's quite Price is Righty, but 3 was what I was looking at. So we also have, and we can use this as we will, John F. gave me his list. We can use it for any tiebreakers that we need if it starts getting to a point where, like, okay, we got nothing. Let's use his vote to get something. Did he
give you
here.
his top 10 or he give you all 20?
He gave me all 20. So, all right.
I say we include it.
We include his 20?
What do you think, Dennis?
Sure.
We're supposed to have 47 people on this fight.
But he doesn't get the final say, clearly.
No, he doesn't.
All right, well, let me bring up his list. Shit. Because I don't have it written down. Let me bring it up in the messages.
Come on, you know that I'm all about fucking you up, bro. You should have been ready.
How dare you? All right. So I got it. And so he'll go last.
As he should.
So, and I'll go first. The name of the game is Deprogrammed. The three of us, plus John, who is not present. This is unprecedented. How dare you, Fredo? The three of us plus John have combed through the Black Crowes discography and plucked out 20 songs that we are now going to mash together in an attempt to create a top 10 starter kit for you, in case you have never given the Black Crowes a chance. So, shoot. Now I need to change this too.
Dennis, this is what I do to him, by the way.
I know. Like, there's probably a new rule every time you're on, right, Fredo?
See, he's just mad because I found a way to squash the Fredo rule.
Which is bullshit.
That's what the final say is, essentially.
Right. But you know what? That's fine. I got a new rule now. They send in the list, and it's 20. Now that's the new Fredo rule.
All right, so
we'll call that one the Torres rule.
All right, so my first play, it's hard to argue this song because it's the very top of the playlist. If you push play, it's the very first song on the very first record, and it sets the tone perfectly for what you're about to experience. Twice as Hard.
Yep.
Yes.
Hey! All right, let's see if John has it. And
this will decide if we still use his list.
Well, we could use his list, but it doesn't count toward the final say.
Bam, unanimous.
Yes.
Oh.
All right, now I got to do this. Oh, it disconnected. You stupid phone. I was just doing too much. There we go.
I can try to sing it if you want.
There we go. Listen to that. Come on.
Look at that guitar.
Like, immediately, you're like, oh. And normally, like, a lot of bands like this, it takes a second to get there. Yeah. And you're like, okay, I'm out. But you know by that guitar tone that something's about to happen. Oh.
It's, yeah, and you could...
Worth the wait.
And you could tell with that guitar, like, they could go anywhere.
Yep.
You hear enough blues, you hear enough of that... enough country, enough straight up rock. You could almost go with the gospel rock or the gospel blues that you were talking about. I mean, literally, you're kind of like, like looking all over the place. Like, yeah, where we going? Let's go.
And then when it does hit, it's like, oh yeah, give me that right in the vein. Beautiful.
Yeah, because the one thing they have that no other band has is Chris Robinson, and that he's got such a unique voice.
Mm-hmm.
That register, it's hard to imitate.
Yeah, very much so. And there we go. Let's give it a moment in the sun. Twice as hard and unanimously. Mm-hmm. All right, Dennis, you're up.
All right. My first one is Sting Me.
Yes.
Stand by. Because I don't have this in any kind of order.
Nope. Southern Harmony Music Companion.
Yeah, nope.
All right, let's see if John has it. Yes, John has it. So that gives us 3 out of 4, which gives it some weight. Depending on how many misses we go, I stopped counting 2s, but basically, so the way this will be is 2s are only used if necessary. Like if we don't have enough 3s to fill out our list or make a conversation.
I haven't been here for a while. You've been doing a lot of more than 3 people panels lately, haven't you?
Yeah. And it can just get weighty. And so it's like, we need to spruce it up. Let's spruce it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Fredo.
All right, let's go with another one of their big hits. And there's something about this song. It just it's Remedy.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey. All right. 1, 2, 3.
I need a remedy.
Remedy is what I need. That especially that ending, that dun dun dun.
Yeah, and then they do the key change, and it's like one more time.
Yeah, it's almost like, oh come on, man, how are you gonna cut us off like that, bro?
Yeah, and this is from the era when they still made albums that were coherent, and so songs flowed into each other. So at the end of Remedy, they have like the bass line goes up, and then it kind of rolls into the next song in the album, which is pretty cool.
I forgot that this was a radio tune. God,
was this a radio tune?
Yep.
Yeah, it was. This was when I was a DJ in bars. This was played almost every time. Almost every time I ever set up, this song was going to get played at some point.
So this has that feel like this song specifically has that Jay Giles feel, like what we talked about, like a party band. Like I could see like them playing in a house or like a tiny bar where there's like 10 people and you're just getting trashed with like I could feel that being there.
I gotta check out your Jay Giles band list.
That happened earlier this year.
That was a good show. It really was.
That happened in January. All right, let's give it its moment in the sun because it's unanimous.
To me, this also sounded like a great stripper song.
A lot of their songs are good for that.
All right. So, do we want John's song to play, or do we want John's songs just to count?
Just to count. I mean.
Okay.
Not for the final say.
Right. So.
But yeah.
All right. So we're back to me then. I'm gonna go with number 2, "Jealous Again."
Yes.
Hey.
Yep.
2, 3. Let's see. Does John? Yep. All right. There's our
That's
3.
Our 3 unanimous.
Yep.
And that's it. And that's it.
I think you're in trouble.
Nope, I don't. Those are the exact 3 that I said we're gonna, in my mind, that I said we're gonna be unanimous.
All right. Let's see.
So
Get a little bit of that.
Yeah.
And this comes right off the backs of Twice as Hard. So, like, I immediately thought, okay, well, there's no way 1 and 2. And I was like, oh, but yeah. Because it's just different enough from what they did on Twice as Hard.
Yeah. I like how they throw in the keyboards or the organ every now and then.
Dude, I'm a big fan of the Leslie organ, which is that organ that they use. Allman Brothers used it a lot. A lot of jam bands use it. There's just something about it that could go with it. It could go start rocking out, but it can also go when you start to get those gospel-y type songs. You hear that Leslie coming in. Oh man,
beautiful. Let's give it its moment. God, listen to that. That walk. I love it. All right.
That almost sounds a little Rod Stewartish.
Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. All right. Dennis?
My next one is Thorn in My Pride.
Shoot. Nope.
Stand by. Yes. Is it the one with Thorn in My Pride?
All right, let's see.
What's that?
Is it the one in my pride or Thorn in My Pride?
Thorn in My Pride.
Okay. Yep, I got it.
All right, and so does John. Oops. So it stays around in the conversation. All right, Dennis got my back. All right, Fredo?
I'm going to go with She Gave Good Sunflower.
Not for me.
No.
Oh, come on.
In fact, I don't even know what song you're talking about.
Oh, wow. Really?
And John doesn't have it either.
Hold on. Let me see. What album was it off of?
Amorica, it looks like.
Probably because that song is, that's Amorica. Because that out, I'm telling you, like the majority of the songs, that fucking, I had to order it.
To be fair, I think much like you, I had a lot from Amorica my first pass. It just didn't survive my second pass.
And listen to that bass.
Again, to your point last time, this kind of has that same Rod Stewart feel. God bless. How fun is this band?
Fucking awesome.
Moment.
It'd be more fun. It would have been more fun if they would have you guys would have picked this song.
Sorry.
Anyway.
It goes it goes where it belongs. Into the unlisted.
At least you didn't say it to the trash.
Yes. See? It feels good. It feels much better that way. All right. What a tremendous track one band this is. They nail them all. Like they find a way to change the sound just enough, but still go, don't forget we're the Black Crowes. Here's our new record. And with that in mind, I went with Under a Mountain.
Not me.
Nope.
All right, well, John's got my back. But it's likely going to be out. That's 2. All right, Dennis?
I'm going with Bad Luck Blue Eyes. Goodbye.
Nope.
You guys stink.
Let me see.
You've got that bitter. You've got that bitterness that I get when people don't pick my songs.
It's such a great song. You guys, once you hear it, you'll be regretting it.
Yeah.
Hey, you know why I didn't say you guys stink after you didn't pick my song? It's because, like I said, there's no wrong list when it comes to these guys. You know, I bet you if we did this show in a week, we'd have 20 different songs. Well, at least 10 of the 20 would be different.
Those first couple records were like impossible to pick from.
Yeah.
golly.
It's a very long song.
Well, yeah, we won't get the whole thing, but
Yeah.
especially you listen to something like this, like they're a band out of their own time. Like if the problem is if they were in the time that they sound like, they would have been drowned in all the other bands that sounded like them. But then they came out in an era where everything was like all sad and grunge and whatnot, and they didn't fit there either.
But they kind of fit into the whole Jane's Addiction, like Porno for Pyros type song a lot.
You think
because
so?
because of the subject matter, I think. A lot of the subject matter overlapped.
You know what? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because I personally don't think that the subject matter overlapped.
In some songs.
Yeah, but I think like for me, being a guy who loves jam bands, I hear a lot of subject matter fall into that era, like a Government Mule, like an Allman Brothers, like the Dead. I feel a lot of those songs follow that kind of a subject matter, which I don't see in Jane's Addiction. But then again, I never paid attention to Jane's Addiction, you know. They were kind of like they're all right.
It could just be how my local radio station marketed those bands to us.
Also true. Yeah. All right, Fredo.
Let's go with Goodbye Daughters of the Revolution.
That's a no from me, dog.
No for me.
I already was
John's got you back.
crossing it out before you guys.
John's got your back. You got 2.
Good.
So it's not like dead.
It's definitely on life support.
It's on life support.
It's all right.
All right. I'm gonna go.
It has a DNR.
It's a way fucked up joke that some people may not understand.
You know what? You don't need to understand it.
I'm gonna go with Sometimes Salvation.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
I think, honestly, it might be my favorite song of theirs to listen to.
Really?
I love it so much.
Nope.
All right. John's got it too. So that's 3.
No.
All right. Dennis.
But see, now I think Fredo might be like changing his list on the fly
will
to make
always-
sure that there's no more than
look,
3
when
unanimous.
When it's in the book,
All right.
it's official. It's official. I don't change it. I'm not that guy. I don't need to.
But
I'll just force another rule.
But
if I
yeah.
like what's happening.
I'll also say this: be prepared to deal, because Fredo loves to deal.
So I'm all that's the way I get my songs in. I'm all about, hey, you how bad do you want that song? I'll get my vote if yeah.
All right, so Sometimes Salvation was me. That was 3. It is your turn, Dennis.
All right. Following it in track order, Hotel Illness.
Nope.
Nope.
Already know I don't have that one.
Let's see if John can save you here. Nope. All right. Switch.
All right. Let's get the other song, which might be unanimous,
Hold on.
but I'm saying it's not. Oh, he's playing it?
Yeah. Just give me a sec.
I think you didn't play Goodbye Daughters of the American Revolution.
Because John saved you. It had 2.
Oh.
If it goes into not listed, it gets played.
Oh, okay.
My medicine.
I think with this band specifically, like the reason I started doing this is really gonna dig and hurt. Like the intent of playing this song is to hurt everybody on the panel.
Yeah.
Why? We got it wrong. That's all right.
What I like about this song, like the verses and everything are just kind of laid back and everything, but then when you hit the chorus, they kind of change up the chords to like more of a I think it's an augmented chord, and it gives a little more urgency to the song.
Let's get there.
It's really cool.
Ah! Pushing too much. Here, let's give it its moment in the sun before we move on. You know.
I love their drummer too, man.
Very underrated, very understated too. Like he's just there, like just doing the damn thing.
Yeah, he does one of the things Everclear's drummer does this too, but like to do a fill into like into a chorus or something, he'll just do like 16th notes or something. You know, this really simple fill that is perfect for the song.
It's all about tension building.
Yeah.
All right, Fredo.
All right. And here's, like I was about to say, here's the one song that you think would be unanimous. And yet I'm saying it's not. This is why I went with 3 and not 4. Off of Shake Your Moneymaker, Hard to Handle.
I got it.
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here. There's one reason Justin has it.
Why is that?
Well, John F has it.
John
has it.
John does not have it, so it's 3.
Okay. But he doesn't count for the thing.
Yeah.
This is why I said 3 and not 4. That's a remake.
Oh, is it?
And I know how you remakes.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know, firstly. But secondly, the biggest thing here is the second I heard it and went, oh, that's who this band is. That's why I included it. Because there might be a lot of people who never connected those dots that was them. And it's a great tune and apparently a great cover. So, you know, what are you going to do? Sometimes
they made it their own.
Yeah. Well, I can't speak to that, but because I didn't know it was a cover. All right. Hard to Handle gets 3.
That was me playing the game.
It's time to play the game.
It's all about the game.
And how you play it.
How you play it.
All right. I'm going
to
to start.
One more unanimous, right?
Yeah.
For you, yes. I'm out.
It's closest without going over, right? So
well,
if there's 6,
we still only
win.
have 3, right? Yeah. Twice as Hard, Jealous Again, and Sometimes Salvation.
No, we have 4.
You said I didn't think we were
4.
counting John for that.
No, right now we have 4 that are unanimous, and the unanimous is us 3.
Yeah.
If John has it, it's cool. John will count for like 2s and 3s.
That throws the whole damn thing out of. I hate you.
Right now we have 4 that are in.
Okay, so
Twice as Hard, Remedy, Jealous Again, and Hard to Handle.
So if the 3,
which were all radio hits, by the way.
Yeah. So if the 3 of
all
us
got radio play.
If the 3 of us in person have it, it's unanimous. He can make a.
He can lock it in.
Yeah.
He could make a 1 or 2 and a 2 or 3.
Okay. All right.
Which is.
I could see. I can understand why John didn't have it on the list. I could understand anybody not having it on their list. Being
it's their most popular song.
Right.
Yeah.
So like I could understand it, but like to me it was like, first of all, it's just a great tune, and secondly, it connected the dots for me, and so like I mean by the first couple songs I already was into the band, but then it went from I'm into this band to oh I know who this band is, so. All right, let's give it its moment. Or not, whatever. Okay, phone. All right, Hard to Handle was Fredo. Unanimous in. Let's give that the mark. And that the mark. All right, where do I want to go then?
Because now this all goes to hell.
Yeah. How
There's
about
still one more out there?
How about My Morning Song?
Yes.
Yep.
Hey.
Oh, there it is.
All right, let's just see if John's got it.
guitar, man.
Indeed, he does. John has it as well.
See that little.
Yep. Oh, golly, I'm glad this hit because this one would hurt to not have. But again, this is one of those ones that like I felt in my bones. I was like, no, this one has to be in. Dennis already mentioned the slide guitar. Oh, God.
Oh,
Yeah, it's great.
See, this is the Black Crowes is the kind of album, the kind of group where if you like music, period, if you like music, you're gonna like this band.
Mm-hmm.
And what's funny is that, guys, the only constant are the two brothers. They're the only constant.
Yeah.
They've gone through other guitar players and bass players and drum players, keyboardists, but it's whoever they get is a great replacement for whoever was there. So that you don't really, you don't really miss the drummer or the bassist because they're right there.
Yeah.
You know, it's still flowing. You know, as long as you got the two brothers there, it ain't going anywhere.
All right, but speaking of going somewhere, all right, my morning song was me. It's in. Dennis, you are up.
Black Moon Creeping.
No.
No, let me see if John's got it so he can get you out of the... Nope.
Whatever. You guys will see in a second here.
Oh my God, you were just connected. There we go.
What album is this off of?
Southern Harmony.
Golly.
Such a great song.
All right. Fredo?
This is the one that's gonna hurt me if this doesn't get in. Off of Lion, Cosmic Friend. Oh.
Not I, said the fly.
No. What was it again?
Cosmic Friend.
Nope.
Damn it.
Let's see.
What about John? John feeling it?
John did not
John
have it.
feeling it?
Nope.
Huh?
He did not have it. Nope.
Ah, God, that one hurt. Let's go past the beginning and just get right to the guitar part, man.
Well, see, that's probably why we didn't pick it, Fredo.
This is a minute in. How do you do that a minute and 50 in and expect me to have it in the song or in my list?
Well, it's the beginning is this piano thing that really gets into. It's like orchestrated that really builds up this crescendo and then it just kind of dies down and then they go right into that guitar.
So
it's fucking awesome, man.
if it would have started with that guitar, it would have had me.
Yeah.
It would have had me for sure.
You guys are losers and you don't understand fucking music, so
Well,
let's move on.
In the
To
sense,
me, there's a Black Crowes sound. That song doesn't have the Black Crowes sound.
You don't fucking know shit about fucking Black Crowes, all right? You don't know shit until you smoke Chris Robinson's weed. If you smoke his weed, then you know shit.
also,
It paralyzed me, dude. It paralyzed.
this is an album song. Like if it takes 2 minutes for me to get to the meat of it, And
it paralyzed me. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Like sure, at
a
concert, he'll be doing some funky dance during the whole piano thing at the beginning or whatever. That'll be entertaining. But if you're listening on an album, come on, get to it. Get to it already.
That's right.
Sorry, bro. You guys just mid-pass. I froze.
Let me see if I can try to find you here on that album because I got something from there, but I can't remember which one. Yeah, this one. How about "Come On"?
It's a near miss for me.
Nope.
I almost had it for you.
Let's see if John has it. And he does not. All right. They got right to it. No fucking around.
Why you gotta be an asshole about it, bro?
I'm just saying. That's why I had it.
I'm just saying. Why you gotta be an asshole?
Slap me in the face with it. That's what I want.
Slap you in the face with it. Oh!
All right. Dennis?
I'm going to go with "No Speak, No Slave."
Nope.
No. Let's see if John can save you here. No.
Dennis, I gotta say, I think you were right on with your number.
Yep.
See, this is how you start a song.
It's not sitting around for 2 minutes.
Why don't you sit around on this for 2 minutes, you son of a bitch?
For the record, that riff was deliciously tasty.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's great.
He's so mad.
Yeah, it's okay. You know what? It'll make a turn. That's fine.
All right, Fredo?
Blackberry.
Yes.
It was a near miss for me.
Yeah, let's see if John's got it to get it to 3. No, he does not. So it's got 2. So it's not dead yet.
Play. Just play the end of that.
We'll get there if we need it.
Motherfucker, play the end.
What?
It fucking end kicks ass. There's something about that end that fucking just give me the last 45. That's all I need.
Is it like 3 minutes of piano? Is that what it is?
You know what it is? It's 3 minutes of me kicking you in the dome. That's what it is, you son of a bitch.
Listen to that bounce. God.
My main problem with this song is it's like too cute in the beginning.
All right.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean.
The lyrics are too cute. Blackberry, how do you get so sweet?
That's fucking. You know what? That's exactly. See, that's where I'm gonna disagree with you, because if you listen to this song, you could see him in a bar. Like, picture the guy. Like, picture the video. You can hear the band playing in the background. You can see this guy in a bar looking at a girl and just go, Blackberry, how do you get so sweet? And that's the whole, like, oh, come over here, you're sweet. Oh, that's delicious. Look at you. All that meat, no potatoes. That's what I mean, come on. That's exactly what those words, the way he sings it, is what makes that song.
It makes a song, but it doesn't make the list.
Yeah, oh, fuck you. When it's doing that, it might make. And you know what?
Nope.
You better hope you don't need.
Final say. Final say
saying,
right here, brother.
You better fucking hope. Hope and pray. Hope and pray. Both of them.
Let the Captain Final Say shine up his shield over here.
That's right.
Yeah. You know what? You might have the final say, but that don't mean that that don't be something you don't want. There's gonna be something you gonna want. It's gonna be time to wheel and deal. You understand?
You understand if we will. All right.
Hey, if we get to 6, do we all lose?
No, it'll go to Dennis if we get to 6 because he's the closest.
Right. No,
Somebody has to have the final say.
Somebody should.
That's bullshit.
No.
If it went to 2, it wouldn't have gone to me.
Price is Right rules.
Yeah, it would have. Yeah, it would have. If it was 2, it would have been you. Like I was the one effed because I had to get exact 4.
You could have picked 6.
I could have, but I.
Right. Well, then don't say you were effed. That was your choice.
I'm just saying, like 6 seemed a little high.
You know what? There were 10 numbers. Dennis picked 1. I picked 1. That left 8 for you to pick out of. You weren't fucked.
He could have said 0, actually.
I could have said 0.
Right.
We get none of them.
That's 11. So you had 9 numbers to choose from, you whiny bitch. Fuck
I'm
you.
not whining at all.
Yeah, fuck you.
Jeez. Good Lord. You know what you need to do, Fredo?
What?
You need to make Glad, which is my next song that I'm choosing. Make Glad.
You know what? I don't need to make shit. I don't have it.
Me either.
All right. I've had a feeling. We're about at that point of the song, or the game. Oh.
John didn't have it either?
No, he didn't save me. God bless.
If I remember correctly, I didn't really care for the chorus in this song.
Of course you don't, Mr. fucking music critic.
That's right. Don't you forget it.
Hey, I didn't realize we had fucking, DF from fucking Rolling Stone magazine.
No,
fucking,
the source.
I have to break it down for the source. Come on.
All right.
Come on.
I get this song through microphones. It's pretty good.
Make Glad hits the pile. All right, Dennis.
I want you to know that Make Glad is right over there on the pad.
Oh, seriously?
Chuck. Yes.
Well, I was close.
Just saying.
All right, Dennis, where you at?
All right, so I don't think anybody caught on to what I was doing this whole time, but I think the Southern Harmony and Music Companion is perfect. So I was just going down the track list of that, and I'll finish it off with Time Will Tell.
No. Let me see if John can save you here.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Song sucks. Sorry. Let's move on.
Jesus. Why are you so mad, Fredo?
Why? Because you guys fucked with me. The one song I said that I wanted, you guys had to fuck with, saying you could have just let it die in peace. No. Well, we didn't have a fucking 2-minute fucking piano. Blah, 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 blah. Suck my ass. Fuck you both.
It's a great song.
Eventually.
Son of a bitch.
All right, let's give this one a moment. I think this one it didn't move enough for me. I think that's why.
That's fine.
All right, Fredo.
But it's a track from their best album.
I just like that. That fine was very passive aggressive. Yeah. That's fine.
That's fine.
That was an eat a dick.
You're aggressive, Fredo. So somebody's got to be passive aggressive.
Exactly. Yeah, fair enough. Let's go with page 25, London. Page 25, London.
I got it.
Near miss.
John does not have it either. So it's 2.
Did it make one of your cuts, Dennis?
Yeah, it's on. So I got a list of 32 that are like my hits and near misses, and it's on there. Yeah.
All right, so we're back to me, huh? Let's go back down to the tail end of the discography, and how about Walk Believer Walk?
No, not me.
Okay, I don't think John has that one either. Nope. So I'm all alone on that one. Let's get a little taste. Fuck me. Listen to that. Oh. Give it to me. God damn.
See, if I played in a band that wasn't famous, this would be the band I would want. This kind of music would be what I would want to play.
Yeah.
If I was just in a bar band,
I could see it. Yeah. Because you can feel it. It has soul.
Yeah, it's a good song.
I don't even mean the song. I just mean
I think this got into the part of my listen where I just was running out of time. And so if it didn't catch me right away or didn't sound too
fair enough.
Yeah. So I didn't give it a fair chance, I think.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's great. It's a good song. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on.
All right, Dennis?
I'm gonna go with the same album, Evergreen.
Oh,
Nope.
Man.
You don't have to sound so joyful saying nope, nope.
I don't have it either, and neither does John. If I had to put a number to it, it was like 22, 23. It was definitely one of my last cuts. Golly.
No, it was a pretty early cut for me.
You can't hurt me.
Oh. All right. Fredo?
Dennis, I just want to tell you that was the perfect response. Can't hurt me. Let's go with Ballad in Urgency.
No. But John saves you. He's got it.
I'm crossing it out already.
All right. So let's do one more round and then we'll dump out whatever's left.
All right.
I'm going to stay towards the back end again. See if I can't find something here. How about Heavy?
Nope.
No.
All right. And John doesn't have it either, so it's out. Ugh. Okay. That's all it gets at this point. We're already an hour in. So, all right. Dennis.
I will go with Struttin' Blues.
Yes.
Go ahead, Tori. Say it.
Nope. No,
Yep.
I don't have it.
Yeah. No, more Glee. Have some more Glee in there.
No, there was no Glee in that one. That was not in that one. I didn't,
And John doesn't have it either. All right, so that's 2. All right, Fredo?
I want to say this is the last one. So I'm going to go with Let Me Share the Ride.
Not from me.
So what with the other one?
Nothing from John. All right, so to clear out what I got left, Could I Have Been So Blind?
I have that.
Hey. Let's see about John.
Nope.
No, John doesn't have it either. Struttin' Blues is already off. Gone.
Nope.
Gone. I was all alone on that one. Cursed Diamond?
Nope.
Nope.
No from John. Go Faster?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. And Kicking My Heart Around?
Nope.
No, near miss.
Okay. All right, that's it from me. I'm out. Dennis, you want to clear out?
Dennis, what you got?
Sure. For me, Seeing Things.
Yep. I got that one.
Thick and Thin.
Nope.
Stare at Cold.
Nope.
And Horsehead.
Nope.
All right. You want to clear out just for fun, Fredo? Whatever you got left.
Sure. I got Young Man, Old Man. I got High Head Blues. I got Descending.
John has that.
I got what, Descending?
Yes.
I got Cypress Tree. I got Greasy Grass River. I got, and my last one is Aimless Peacock.
Nope. All right. And then just for fun, John had She Talks to Angels, which didn't come up. Wiser Time. Welcome to the Good Times. Soul Singing. A Conspiracy. Miracle to Me. Sister Luck. Girl from a Pawn Shop. And Good Morning, Captain. All right. Where are we at? So that was what? 4 unanimous?
5.
5?
5.
Okay.
Yes.
So
my morning
Exactly.
song made it 5.
Exactly 5.
All right. So whichever.
Exactly 5. I got exactly 5.
So let's see. What hard to handle? We have to put. To make it officially official, we have to do this for John, so it can be considered unanimous. And what was the other one? Hard to handle and
Hard to handle in my morning song.
My Morning Song.
No, all the rest of them were across the board unanimous.
Right. No, Twice as Hard, Remedy, Jealous Again, Hard to Handle, My Morning Song. Those were the ones that were unanimous from us.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I'm missing one still. Twice as Hard, Jealous.
Twice as Hard, Remedy,
No, the Remedy. There we
Jealous Again.
go. Remedy.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So let's see. That should show us the 5. Indeed. All right. So let's look and see what we got for 3s here. And so we need at least 5 3s to get rid of the 2s. So we got Thorn in My Pride, Sting Me, Sometimes Salvation. Uh-oh.
What?
We've only
That's
got
it?
3 3s.
So that's 8
So then
songs.
those 3 should go in automatically.
Okay. So let's do that. Let's grab Sting Me. Grab Thorn in My Pride. And where's the other one? Sometimes Salvation. So that gives us 8. All right. So we can, since Dennis has last say, you and me should pick song number 9, Fredo.
Yeah, fuck Dennis in his opinion.
I mean, he gets a one unopposed. So
I say for number 9, and fuck what Dennis thinks,
I might agree.
We-
Just because.
we should put in Blackberry.
Blackberry.
Yep.
I'm okay
We
with that.
both like it. No,
Yeah.
you thought it was too cutesy.
It's,
You thought it was
it's
too
still,
fucking cutesy. That was no
It's-
fucking reason for not having it.
in spite of that, it was still a near miss for me.
Fucking cute. It was okay. It's all the too sugary sweet.
All
Take
right.
your last say.
So the last say goes to Dennis, who correctly predicted that we would get 5 unanimous. And here's the rules. I would prefer people not pick out of the trash, but you can. I would prefer you picked something that is still on the board that you really
Like a 2
wish.
or something got a 2, you mean?
Right. But you don't have to do that. Whatever you choose.
So what's
All right, so you want the 2s. Here, let's see what's left in the combo. There's 8 left. Ballad and Urgency. Could I Have Been So Blind? Descending. Goodbye Daughters of the Revolution. P25 London. Seeing Things. Strutting Blues. Under a Mountain. or feel free to go off reservation and get whatever you want out of the pile. Which I think instead of unlisted, from now on it's called the pile.
Well, you're fucking just back in my day we called it trash.
I know, right?
We called it deprogrammed, huh?
The pile.
We got woke. Got to call it the pile now.
I just don't want to. I don't want to hurt you. You admitted earlier it hurt calling a song trash. So
I only hurt when my songs went in there. Your songs were trash.
All right, let me revel in this power for a moment. Just make sure I make the best decision for the universe here. Okay, that one's in. That's good. All right. I'm going to go with man, this is tough.
no kidding.
You better make it worth waiting for. That's all
is that your way of saying I better pick one of the songs that you're two on?
No, not at all. Not at all.
I'm gonna go with Struttin' Blues.
Ooh,
that fucking song, really? That's your pick. We waited for that.
Hell yeah. Well, all the rest of them I wanted to pick were ones, so I don't want to be that asshole yet.
Fredo would have.
I'll say that for my next appearance.
All right, so Struttin' Blues. All right, let's push that one through for 4, and that should give us our 10. Indeed, it does. Here's our 10. Blackberry, Hard to Handle, Jealous Again, My Morning Song, Remedy, Sometimes Salvation, Sting Me, Struttin' Blues, Thorn in My Pride, and Twice as Hard. Given that those are the 10 songs, Dennis, what would be the one that you would give to somebody? What's the one with a bullet?
I mean, the obvious one is Hard to Handle, but I don't think that's probably something that, most people have heard.
Mm-hmm.
I would go with, I think, Sting Me.
Ooh, okay. What are you thinking, Fredo?
I got 3 in my head, so I want to hear what you guys have to say first, Justin. Because if it's one of your 3, or if you're one of my 3, then I'm gonna go with you.
All right. So
if not, then
oops, sorry. The 3 on my my plane. Twice as Hard is hard to argue against because it's track 1 and it immediately gets you where you want to go. My second choice would have been Sting Me, and the other one I was thinking was Remedy.
Well, Remedy is one of my 3.
Oh.
The other 2 being My Morning Song and Blackberry.
Yeah, I'll agree with Blackberry. No. I think Remedy's a good call then.
Yeah. I did just from that first, the beginning, that right to the end with that nice.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
He's got some great screams in the song.
So there we go. Pretty amicable. We did that well. So Remedy, ladies and gentlemen, is your number 1 with a bullet for the Black Crowes. Blackberry, Hard to Handle, Jealous Again, My Morning Song, Sometimes Salvation, Sting Me, Struttin' Blues, Thorn in My Pride, and Twice as Hard rounds out our 10. Let's give it a second in the sun, baby. Remedy. Gotta love it.
Daddy broke his back.
We have done it, gentlemen. We have created a top 10 starter kit for the Black Crowes. And what a good time this band is. Final thoughts on the Black Crowes, Dennis?
What's that?
Final thoughts on the Black Crowes?
It's just a great like Southern rock band because they bring in a lot of elements of music of the South. I think, you know, we talked about gospel and blues and all that kind of stuff that really kind of originated from the South. And if you're going to listen to a band that reappropriates black music, listen to the Black Crowes.
They do it well. You know, they do it well. All right. So away we go. We've done it, and you can do it before the rest of the world by going to patreon.com/oh hi Justin. This was the worst transition I've ever done. But you know what?
I'm gonna agree with you 100%.
Sometimes they're bad, sometimes they're good. That's why I'm great at what I do, because I call out my own faults. Patreon.com/oh hi Justin gets you deprogrammed before the rest of the world. It gets you literally all my pods before the rest of the world. Gets you my daily pod, Oh Hi Justin, gets you access to all sorts of great stuff, conversations happening everywhere in the world today. Just come hang out. It's a good time, and it's as low as $1 a month, and we'd love to have you in. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Also, if you want to come play, which I'm getting a lot of people reaching out lately that want to come play, it's really that simple. Email me or tweet at me at the Hulkster. Let me know who you want to get in on, and we will make it happen. You'll get to come play, and it'll be good times. We'll talk about your favorite band. If we haven't talked about them yet, we will. I promise. That said, we are a podcast. We're on all podcast platforms. Subscribe, rate, comment, do all that stuff. But the best thing you can do is tell somebody about this show. Hey, I listened to Deprogram. They talked about the Black Crowes. It was great. Tell somebody about it. Share that link. Love to have you in. And with that, the Black Crowes. Learn them and love them, people. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.